Iskolom brun breda blinnan vavat leida Riskum nagodigen kad orva frodi Iskolom brun breda blinnan vavat leida Riskum nagodigen kad orva frodi Iskolom brun breda blinnan vavat leida Iskolom brun breda blinnan vavat leida Riskum nagodigen kad orva frodi Iskolom brun breda blinnan vavat leida Riskum nagodigen kad orva frodi Iskolom brun breda blinnan vavat leida Riskum nagodigen kad orva frodi
This was a very long and varied day. Devil's Beef Tub, an impressive 150-meter deep hollow with its green grassy slopes, was the first highlight. The views from Coomb Dod of the Lowther Hills were stunning, and while I reached Coulter Fell at 748 meters in total fog, the glen on ascent to Scawdmans Hill later was pure magic. Pristine, untouched, and breathtaking. I have now finished the Reivers March.
Well, I am back to walking Watershed Scotland. I just walked here from Moffat, about 4 miles in the Annandale. I'm not at Watershed yet. Look at this beautiful, beautiful view. This is River Annan, and I'm first going to be walking around these houses and then up there to what is called Devil's Beef Tub. Devil Beef Tub is a rather amusing name, but it's a well-known spot. It's a really big hollow, apparently, formed by four different hills, 150 meters deep. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's a bit of a detour, of course, from the actual watershed, but well, seems like worth seeing. And then I'll be going on Great Hill, which is one of these hills, it must be. And then I'll be on the watershed. Off I go. Ahead of me you can see the rather mighty chalk rig edge. And my first hill today, Great Hill, maybe either there, I'm not quite sure, or just behind that. We'll see. But it's truly a stunning sight. Amazing, these houses. These two houses down below, right below those slopes. The weather is going to be like this today, and worse probably in the afternoon. It's forecast to rain, so it's gonna be a bit of more of a Scottish weather kind of day. But so far the visibility is absolutely fantastic, so I'll be quite happy with that sort of thing. Really amazing already, incredible. So I've got Annandale down below from here, but look at these green slopes. I think Devil's Beast Tab is just somewhere over there. I absolutely love these wild meadows here as well, next to the edge over there. Gorgeous. Well, my map marks this as path. Not very well used, if there is one. You can sort of just about to make it out. And now you just can't make it out. That's quite funny, seeing this signpost here to Beef Tab in the middle of these ferns. I don't think anyone's been here for a very, very long time. Anyway, here we go. Nice to see some sun on the slopes. Didn't quite expect it today, but I suppose we're going to have a brief spells of sun here and there, particularly in the morning. Well, I am in the inside the Devil's Beef Tab, so we'll look around very carefully because I'm on a very steep slope. Superb view down there towards the Annandale, the actual dale. To the right over that ridge down there, that's where Moffat is. And I'm now turning around here. Very steep slopes. Now I'm going to need to go up there very steeply. There's another path there, and then I'm going to Great Hill, my first actual hill today. So bit of a steep one, first one of today. Fantastic seeing the heather in full bloom on these slopes. Tough work, but the higher up I am, the better the views. That's why one should do it. Got cloudy again, but I'm finally here. So let's look around. Now here, excellent view of the top from here, and then the valley ahead of me from up above. So I'm pretty much on my path now. So this will shortly take me to connect to Annandale Way, and one of the official Scottish long distance trail, and there will be Great Hill somewhere over there. Right then, Great Hill, feels really great. 466 meters, very windy, very cold, and very, very beautiful. Look at that, beautiful. Slightly overcast. So this is my first hill of over 20, or actually over 25 today. It's wet. I don't think my socks are going to stay dry all this time. Anyway, better get going. West, this direction. Incredible panorama from up here. Look at this beautiful view. Well, I'm on the peat now. Technically it's I think just above that fence. I don't want to climb over that fence just for that, but that's technically hill number 2. The next one, I think it will be the one over there, is Annandale Hill, and the Ordnance Survey map shows that this will be a trick point on top of that. So let's see. Well, there sure is the trick point. The minor detour of my actual watershed route just to get to this place and look at the Devil's Beef Tab from this side. Incredible, isn't it? Beautiful, really, really spectacular, amazing, amazing place. Well, I'm now going to Flecket Hill, which I believe is where the transmitter tower is. This is, as you can see, a managed forest. Well, this is Flecket Hill, the transmitter tower I was talking about. And now we'll be down to A701. Well, yet again, I'm crossing a road, just like on one of the previous watershed days. On the exact border between Scottish borders and Dumfries and Galloway. I put on my hat, and a warm one at that, because on the hills it's actually really cold. Welcome to July in Scotland. Going down here now, looking at the Ordnance Survey map, apparently I don't need to go off grid exactly, because I can follow this track to Bog Hill, which is next. Well, no, that track doesn't lead me where I need to go, so I need to push myself through these trees here. There should be a fence and open space, and then I can follow that fence along the edge of this forest Well, silly me. Made it. Look at all the needles. This was pretty cool actually. Anyway, I made it. That's where I should have been in the first place. Oh dear. And that was the actual comfortable track I was meant to go on. Worth looking back, because obviously the view of these woodlands and hills on the horizon is quite beautiful. Coulter Hill is just over there. That's the road I just crossed. The only thing that's really spoils some of the views is of course these wind farms everywhere here, and there'll be more of that on the way to Coulter. Well, this is the summit of Gawky Hill. Nice wide open view this way. And if I turn around here, you can see all the wind farms over there, and new woodland being planted here. And I think I am continuing on this track, so far more comfortable than I thought it would be. Well, I'm on a little bog hill, so continuing following this track, but as you can see, the landscape is now peppered with these structures, and it really does spoil the landscape, I'm afraid. And if you turn around, they're just everywhere here. And Peter Wright, whose book inspired me to do this entire route, writes about this, and I completely agree. Basically, it just doesn't suit the landscape. It spoils the wilderness of these places, and well, in my opinion, iron and steel really do not mix with the grass, the trees, and the heather. But there it is, continuing on along this track, and then a couple of more hills on the way. I'm not quite sure exactly where, but so in this area is Hazelbush Hill, and there's the whole field of these turbines. So I prefer to look to the east. Much prettier view. Still very pretty landscape, of course, but you can only imagine how much more pretty it would have been without all of these iron structures, rather than noisy monstrosities, in my view. Well, I'm on the Clyde Low. This beautiful view here. The other side are the turbines, so let's just look this direction. Most of the hills are along the track right now, but the next two, Postcan Height and Black Dod are actually just up here along the fence, as I should see in a moment. So I'm walking here for a bit away from the comfortable track. So it's actually Coomb Dod. Anyway, it's roughly around here. With this beautiful view of the hills here. Much more quieter than at the track out here. And I find it quite interesting that the second I stepped away from that track and all of those turbines down there, immediately I can hear birds singing. Okay, so Black Dod next along this fence. Well, I'm at Black Dod. Now I'll be over here, back down to the track that I've left just to climb up these last two hills. Spectacular view of the Camps Reservoir down below there, and these green meadows and pastures, and the stream winding into it. Spectacular, beautiful. Well, I made it up off the track to Whitecamp Brae. This wonderful view to the west. Look, and these clouds on top of these peaks, as much as they obscure the view, they also add this mysterious drama to it all. I believe North Dod, next hill, lower down than before, is where the tower is. Well, it doesn't really feel like a hill because I just walked down from the previous one into here, but that's what the map says. North Black Dod at 510, and on I go now on the track. So this spot here is Coulter Shank. This side are the beautiful views. Also, as always, lots of turbines everywhere. The name Coulter, of course, is related to Coulter, which is the end of my trek today. So that tells you that we are in the general area of that town. Well, now to Coomb Dod, which I think is the hill up there. We're climbing steadily. The previous hill was at 550 meters, but the next one is meant to be at I believe 635, so a bit of a climb. I am now on Coomb Dod. It's a very old looking checkpoint here, and a fantastic view of that reservoir. So I'm going to make a break here for some proper food. I had snacks here and there, but not really anything more proper, so I'll stop here for a little bit of a lunch and then keep going. again the sense of freedom and well, I would say release from the busyness and the hectic nature of civilization, but I also have this in front of me, so it's a strange place, but nonetheless, just look at these ridges. This is just poetry. I could stand here forever and watch these clouds slowly move over these hills and these slopes. Something magical about the kind of slow change, not static like in a photo, but just this very, very slow move, and those shadows of the hills. If you stand long enough and just focus, attend, you will see very slow movement. The shadows creeping down. It's lovely weather. It's a little bit sunny, as you can see, for a while. It's probably not going to stay today, so I'm just enjoying this incredible view to my right as I'm walking to my next hill. Something really quite amazing. All these rolling hills, very gentle in some way, very rapidly dropping very fast to this reservoir in particular, and those clouds certainly add something, I would say je ne sais quoi to it. Things just don't look the same on a perfectly clear day. Okay. Hill Show Head, my next hill. I think there must have been a cairn here, but it's gone. More fantastic views from here, that direction. Okay, so now I'm going to follow this fence, and eventually I'm going to should be rejoining a path this time, because I think this track that I was walking has now in all likelihood finished. So I might be finally leaving the turbines behind me for a while, at least, one hopes. I'm on Finland moss, and I believe that's likely my next hill, Gather Snow Hill. I think you can quite imagine in winter especially why it's called that. It must be very, very cold here in the winter months. This finally, after those few hours, feels like being properly into wild again. Alright, let's keep on walking. Just looking to my left, and these hills over there look pretty monumental. I wish I knew for a fact what they are, but I'm guessing they are Tinto Hills, but I don't really know. But that looks pretty awesome. Well, I'm almost on the summit, but just enjoying these wonderful views. And have a look, we've got Coulter Reservoir down below. I'm not quite sure if I would see it from the summit, so probably, but not sure. So thought I'd show it to you now. Seems that all the turbines are behind me, but these green slopes are everywhere. Oh, there it is. God, there's no hill. So, first down to Holm Neck, somewhere down there, and then up that track I believe there's more slow, and I'm not quite sure if I'm actually seeing, I imagine so, Coulter Fell, and that's I think more than 150 meters climb, so well, you can see that that's gonna be a bit of a challenge and a bit strenuous. And let's just hope that the big rain which is actually forecast to start happening within the next hour doesn't catch me up there, but hey, it's all part of the adventure, isn't it? All right, let's go. Extraordinary view of the reservoir down below and those hills further back. Beautiful. The green and just the space around here is just captivating. Very happy about the stream. I was sort of starting to run out of water, and I really don't want to do anything in the bog. So this is great. It got sunny. Suddenly started drying up. Very big changes in temperature when it's sunny. Anyway, have a good drink. Gonna finish it again and on my way. Okay guys, so this is the start of probably rather monumental climb to Coulter Fell, which is actually above 700 meters, and I am probably around 500 or something, so it's a major climb. Mosslow is first, sort of a third of the way, and then steeply to Coulter Fell. And let's hope that the rain doesn't catch up with me on the way or up there, because it suddenly, like within 2 minutes, got very, very dark. Look at these clouds. The rain clouds are coming. But look how they move slowly over those slopes. Something incredible about it. Just can't see anything like that at all in a city. Just can't. It's so peaceful somehow. It's probably peace before really big rain soon, but we'll see. Okay, I think I'm almost on Moss Law, and now will be the big climb to Coulter. So this is Moss Law, 573 meters, and wow, it looks like a cloud is starting to creeping up towards me, so this might be it. So I'm going to get at the very least not very good visibility, and probably worse, but we'll see. Coulter is under 1 mile up there, so it's going to be a rather rough climb, but also this amazing view of these clouds now covering the slopes over there. It looks like something is boiling up there or something. It's really astounding to witness something like this. I'm going to stand here for a bit and just watch this. There it is. I'm in the cloud. And the fell is just let it disappear. Contour still visible. We'll see how big this cloud is. It's not raining quite yet, but obviously we'll see. Well, it's cleared up again, but there's another batch coming. Extraordinary silence as well. Just those birds next to me. I don't really want to talk here too much. The place is so pristine. It seems so unspoiled. It feels like even my human presence is an intrusion here. People ask me sometimes, you know, where do I get the motivation and the drive to walk all these miles? And I would say the sort of stuff that I've just seen, the clouds moving across the landscape. I get the motivation and the drive to witness stuff like this. And this stuff stays with me for the rest of my life, in my memories, in my psyche. Yeah, so it's stuff like this that's is incomparable to pretty much anything else that I experience in life. There's something about it that is just sacred, so beautiful. Anyway, it's raining a tiny bit and probably a little bit in the cloud, but the final big climb to Coulter is up here, so that's going to be the really steep bit. Okay, Coulter 748 meters. It wasn't easy to get here, particularly that now it is raining, not too terribly, but it is raining, so and a bit windy. Even though it's cold, I do need some food, so I'm going to basically stay here for about 20 minutes, enjoy the peace and quiet, and well, who knows, maybe we'll clear up by some miracle in the time, but if not, I'll keep pressing on. I have a few more hills to do, and now it's under 6 miles to Coulter. Well, I waited a bit, but it's not clearing up. So I better get moving. Down there, a couple of more hills to do. Another reason to be moving is that it's unbelievably cold up there. So if you want to be stationary in that, it sort of started feeling a little bit like it was about 0 or something. Right. So better get moving. Well, this is Bernie Bow Rock at 673 meters. Rather misty and hazy hill, but there, Coomb Hill next. This is Coomb Hill at 675 meters. Now, my next hill is Scawdmans Hill, and it's gonna be somewhere there. Incredibly steep down here. It's clearing up, and it's absolutely incredible. This is probably Coulter Fell. It's just coming through these clouds. Well, it's properly clearing up. And I have to say, now you can see how tall these hills go. Absolutely unbelievable. Can't quite see everything yet. Hopefully it actually properly clears up in a moment. I am on a very steep slope, as you can see. I will drop down to a gill or a stream of some kind, and then I'll be going towards Scawdmans Hill. Look at this now. Absolutely incredible. Beautiful. Well, let's see if I'm right, but this just might be Coulter ahead of me there, right, so towards the horizon. Incredible view, and this fantastic valley running down at the bottom of these slopes. Right, so this is definitely Scawdmans Hill ahead of me, and then I think I'll drop somewhere over there to Gawky Hill, which is lower down. But I'm just looking again now at this beautiful valley down below. This is really quite something. Now you know where my motivation comes from again. Now the main question now is can I actually climb it up straight up? Probably not, but we'll see. I don't give up easily. Straight up. It's not very long, so hopefully you'll be all right. But let's see how it goes. Let's just add one more achievement to this tour and this day. Right there, steep, right there from the stream. Challenging yourself pace, but in ways so much better and more valuable than money. Look at this, unbelievable. There's something, of course, about the fact that, you know, anywhere down there, it's completely empty and totally untouched. Well, maybe short of a couple of sheep down there. And what silence! Scawdmans Hill. Well, I'm here. Unbelievably difficult to get up here from down there, but have a look at this magnificent view. Like these are the mountains that I've come down from. Some of this current cloud should be Coulter fell, and the other fells. It is absolutely spectacular. I'm not sure what the whole range is actually called. Can't find the names on the map, on the Ordnance Survey map or otherwise, but nonetheless superbly dramatic. So, one more hill on the Reivers March to do, and then it will be down to Coulter. So I think it's just 1 more mile to Gawky Hill. Actually, mostly downhill, because Gawky Hill is just about around 500 meters, and I'm higher up here. By the way, I feel very, very achieved, I have to tell you, after walking up. Incredibly steep, some scrambling actually up here. So anyway, so let's get to that last hill. Well, this is Gawky Hill, and this is the end of the first stage of Watershed Scotland, which is the Reivers March. Today was a day of variety. Devil's beef tab, of course, right at the beginning. That was truly incredible. The views and the way those slopes dropped, absolutely incredible. Well, what else? Well, the turbines. That was actually quite easy walking for a number of miles, with some really, really good views, but nonetheless I did keep complaining about them. And then of course this last stretch just now to particularly to Scawdmans Hill, when it's cleared up, absolutely incredible wilderness, truly superb. Very difficult climbing up from that stream, but by Jove, was it worth it. This route is incredible. It's the kind of thing that I don't really think I've ever thought I would do in my life. It's wild, it's the solitude is incredible. There's barely anyone that I see anywhere. The amount of climbs and drops, and the vistas and the panoramas, and you know the streams, the moorland, the heather. It's just unbelievable. It's an incredible experience. It's a sacred experience. I feel the connection to the land. I feel that, you know, I have been in a way uncivilized. I feel free and wild, and sort of, it's almost like I can reconnect with my humanity's roots, and the beauty that I am surrounded by all the time and everywhere. It's just I have no words for this really, and so I'm just going to stop here about that. So the next stage is called the Reivers March. I think it's another 100 miles or so, and it sort of weaves its way between Edinburgh and Glasgow, and like its lowlands, so there will be very, very different, I think. It runs to Trossachs. Obviously there will be a few hills, but not anything like this until we get to the Highlands area, and then it will start rising up again, I think. But we'll just see what it brings. I don't know when I'm going to do this again. It might be some time before I get back here, but in any case, so far so unbelievably good. So to say that I am satisfied or happy would be a very, very serious understatement. So I'll see you guys next time, and I really would encourage anyone who watches these videos, be prepared if you want to do this, but it's definitely something worth doing, because that sort of thing will stay in your memories for the rest of your life.